Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the remainder of August 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said now, let's begin. Tapping into the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Virgo not see coming for the remainder of August 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle. Thank you. What do you not see coming into you? And at the bottom of the deck, we have looking you up. Okay, Virgo. Tell me why into you is something that Virgo does not see coming this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy, we have the Star, the Four of Cups, the Moon, and the Knight of Cups. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Star. Why is the Star here for you this week? Why is the Star here for Virgo? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Star is clarified by the Hierophant, the Sun, and the Five of Swords. That's clearly the person you do not have good chemistry with. Okay. Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Four of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Hermit. The Moon. Why is the Moon here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Moon is clarified by Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Wands. Okay. I don't know who that Hierophant is to you, whether this is a marital partner, someone you're in a long-term committed partnership with, your job, your boss, your business partner, a community group, maybe even political or religious group that you're part of. Certainly could be family, close circle of friends. So because it's a collective general reading, I'm leaving it up to you to decide who this Hierophant is. At some point in time, okay, they could be a Leo, they could be an Aquarius, but again, it's a general collective reading, so signs don't really matter. It could be a Taurus as well. But the feeling is, at some point in time, you would have liked to have been able to heal the connection with this person. There was a point in time that when you engaged with this individual, it actually made you feel good. The connection had a lot of hope, had a lot of promise, very forward, very future thinking. At some point in time, they were into you and you were into them, until something here fell apart in that Five of Swords. It's like we went from getting along, we went from being on the same page, we went from whatever, working together, collaborating well together, you name it, to Five of Swords. There's arguing, there's deception here, there's manipulation, there's someone here trying to get one over on the other. It's like something really good turned really rotten. There seems to be a conversation here taking place this week between you and this individual. And I don't know what this is about, because again, it's a collective general reading. But you don't seem to be too pleased with whatever this person has to say to you. I have you here. First, I have you Four of Cups, receiving the communication. Again, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. You're here as the Queen of Pentacles, whether you're masculine or feminine. Look at that look that you're giving this person. I mean, in addition to knowing like the meanings of the cards and seeing how the clarifiers come out, I also look at the images. And in your deck, the Queen of Pentacles doesn't seem very pleased with whatever this person has to say to them. You seem very guarded. Your arms are crossed, folded, and then you're doing some reflection about whatever it is that this person says to you this week. The Moon card, I don't think you see this coming. Conversation is probably happening in the energy of that eclipse that we're having on the 27th or 28th, depending on where you live in the world. Page of Swords, the communication comes in. Your defenses go up. The Eight of Pentacles are here. You're working very hard at keeping some boundaries with this person. I think this person might be looking for either let's bury the hatchet, or inquiring if this is a romantic partner, wanting to know if you've moved on with someone else. This person is definitely inquiring on you. On their side, we have looking you up. Okay, so, and right behind that, we have ignoring. So it's almost like they went from ignoring you, ignoring your wants, needs, and desires, maybe not getting back to you about something, and suddenly now they want to engage. And it seems to be a little difficult for you to put up some healthy boundaries with this person because, again, I think at some point in time they did add or make up that sun with you, which is 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles to me as a reader. So when the communication comes in, this Knight of Cups, you're sort of left here with 7 of Cups, Page of Wands, and 2 of Wands. Do I respond? How do I respond? What do I say? So there's a lot of reflection here on your part. What does this person want with Virgo this week? What does this person want with Virgo this week? Ace of Cups, 2 of Swords, Ace of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. What do they want with you this week? The Fool, the Magician, and the Empress. They want to try at a new beginning. 8 of Swords, and they don't know if it's possible. This person very much would like to reconnect with you. We're not in a Mercury retrograde, not yet anyway. This person would like to know if they can reconnect with you. They want to know if you're in another connection. Now, this could be the job. Maybe the job ended horribly, and this is a boss or someone that you worked with reaching out, first trying to look you up, because we have that looking you up card. But then the Magician is also active communication. It's ruled by Mercury, as you are. So then it does appear here like when they can't find the information that they're looking for through other people or online or through social media, then it appears here that they do reach out to you. So again, if it's, you know, a former boss or someone you worked with, there's a discussion here about whether maybe you are still available to work for them, work with them, collaborate with them. If it's a friend, family member, lover, this is someone who would like to reconnect with you. What is this person's... what's their motive? What's their motive for reaching out to Virgo? We'll take it. Their motive. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates to you. This person's having financial issues. They're feeling emotionally unstable. Since you're no longer engaging with them like you have, their world is a bit rocked. They have more responsibilities on their shoulders now. So, I mean, this could be a roommate and you've moved out and now they're left to do everything that you used to do. So it could be emotional, it could be financial, and it could be even like psychological. Take it how it resonates to you, but this person needs help. They're reaching out to you because they need help, because ever since you broke away from them, they've been having a difficult time either financially, emotionally. The 10 of Wands to the 8 of Cups, it's like the emotions are so heavy, it actually could be affecting them like on a mental or psychological level. So that's their motive for reaching out. What is their intention with Virgo this week? What's their intention? One more shuffle. Thank you. Their intention. 5 of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. This is someone who no longer wants to argue with you. They don't even want to discuss what occurred in the past. This is someone who would like to move past the disagreements, past the arguing. For some of you, they very well could need some type of financial help. So just keep that in mind as well, because we had the 4 of Pentacles to that 10 of Wands. Now we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. So for some of you, this person, I'm not saying that they don't care for you or love you or admire you, but it's possible for some of you there's a financial component to this. For those of you in a legal situation, I don't know why I'm being told to look into this. If you're in a legal situation with this person, suddenly this week they're trying to be a little sweet on you. Okay, let's not argue. Again, it could have something here to do with finances. I'm just going to draw 3 cards for those of you in that situation. For my Virgos in a legal situation with this person, whether it's like buying, selling a property, divorce, dividing of assets. Again, could be work-related, something contractual in nature. What does this person want from Virgo? What do they want from Virgo if this is a legal issue or some type of contract? One more shuffle. Thank you. 3 of Cups, 10 Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. They want you guys to get along for the good of the family or for money, something like this. Maybe they think you can draw more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. So if you're going through any type of legal issue, they're trying to be nice to you or smooth out the waters with you, because there's, still discussions here to be had in regards to property, assets, money, maybe even family. There's a family here on the card with children. So maybe they think if they're nice to you, you guys can like strike a better deal when it comes to like alimony, child support, child visitation, stuff like that. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. 6 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Swords. This card has been making the rounds here today, and yesterday as well in the readings. Don't fight with this person if you don't have to. 6 of Swords sometimes could talk about leaving behind the 5 of Swords. That's what precedes it. And trying to move into like calmer waters. It is a card of moving on, and it is a card of making progress. There's something here about whether or not you want to proceed forward with reconnection or conversation with this person. There's something here about you protecting your peace. The Strength card could talk about power and the energy of protection. And I have that right on the heels of the 10 of Cups. So whether you want to continue to like move forward with dialogue with this person, or maybe there are some things here legally that you still need to hash out with them, there is something here about you protecting your energy or your happiness from this person. Because it looks like if you don't do that, I don't know what type of connection this is, this person can easily affect your your emotional regulation, meaning they could emotionally dysregulate you quite easily. There's something here about your interaction with this person seems to upset you on a conscious and subconscious level, maybe could even affect your sleep, your eating habits, stuff like that. So if you want to proceed forward, your advice is here, just make sure that you're going to have to practice good boundaries with this person and guard your peace and guard your happiness, because they seem to be a bit of an energy drain. Sorry if you're the cross watcher. That is what I have for you, Virgo, from now until August 31st. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, maybe just found it to be helpful, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.